since they don't want to talk about the no-no man, we'll do it this way. See if they want to talk about this then. I thank you, Leah. I forgot it my first go around, but I've got it this second time. I'll just put her in the request right now. She can sit in there. Guys, start booping that screen for me. Let's get it going. Thank you so much. Do this for like another hour. Go do lunch with my kiddos. All the things. Okay, put that over there. And this one is actually a quote he said. Yeah, I'm a stay-at-home mom. It's what Republicans want me to be. So it's what I do. Mm-hmm. Bubbles. I just think of the fish from Finding Nemo. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. My bubbles. That's what I need to make. I need to make an Audie sticker. It's just gonna be mermaid you trapped inside a bubble. That's what we're gonna do. Let's see, we'll bring the backup up. You guys, if you're not following my backup, please do so. I'd appreciate it. We have reached over the 500 threshold, but we need to get to 1,000. I missed it. I don't know what happened. But Trump supporters, I would like to have factually based conversations today. If we could do that, that would be great. Go ahead and jump in the box. You will be the first one let up. Hi, punks. I'm jealous you got to go to the Bronco game. Is that like a birthday thing? Happy belated. Uh-huh. You guys just don't. He's the goat. How? Josue, come tell me about it. I would love to talk about that. Oh, Brendan, were you? A birthday gift to yourself. I love that. And for a win, W. I can't tell you what's great about Democrats because I'm not a Democrat. Their policies tend to be more progressive and more beneficial, or if anything, more apathetic, right? They leave us the fuck alone more than it's hurtful. Chris, I love you, friend. Go do your thing. Camp out with those tickets. I do get you can. I know you can multitask. I do. I'm not a lib, Howard. I'm a leftist. Yeah, I prefer apathy to harm. Blue, I agree with you. Why can't you guys come defend your man? I don't get it. John, Democrats are for abortion. So are Republicans. They pay their mistresses to go get them. Also, John, I know that you're a fan because what's really weird to me is we kept having conversations that day multiple times on Friday where you said you don't support the man, but you voted for him. But then, like hours later, as I'm just sitting with my family and my husband, that's when you decided to follow me on Instagram way after the fact. Would you just hold on to the Instagram account until later? It's weird. Digital, how are you today?
So far, so good.
Okay. Did you vote for Trump?
I don't vote.
Oh, okay. Well, you should probably look into actually doing that, especially with the midterms. It's going to be really important. They're always too scared to come up. Yeah, Howard, I saw that comment. Sure. And if my husband was a woman, your problem would be what? No, I don't talk to people who didn't vote. I don't. Mm, that's me. I'm husband. Figgy, how are you?
How you doing?
Doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Absolutely.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
48 and I'm from New York.
Okay. Why are you still supporting Trump?
Because Trump's the man and I like what he's doing.
Can you name one thing he's doing that you like? We can talk about it.
I like what he's doing with immigration.
Why?
Because I think people that aren't supposed to be here should get out of our country.
What makes it that they're not supposed to be here?
They're not legally. They don't announce themselves. When you walk over the
According to
border,
what?
that makes you illegal.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Do you know what the asylum law is in this country?
You have to. Yes, you have to claim asylum out of a port of entry.
Nope. That's not what the asylum
Yes,
law says. What law is that?
absolutely.
What law is that?
It's U.S. Oh God, I forget this one. Oh, I don't have it on. I don't remember the one at the off the top of my head.
Sure.
But yes, asylum is claimed at a port of entry.
So here, let me read it for you. It's 8 USC 1158. Okay. Any alien who is physically present in the United States or who arrives in the United States, whether or not at a designated port of arrival, and including an alien who is brought to the United States after having been interdicted in international or United States waters, irrespective of such alien status, may apply for asylum. So whether or not at a port of arrival, yes, they can. Yeah.
Okay. So, again, what is a reasonable claim for asylum?
Well, that's going to depend on the judge.
No. What does the United States say is a reasonable claim for asylum?
Does it list it somewhere?
Yeah, I think it does. I believe it's like religious persecution,
Sure.
or like you are going to be our political persecution or something like that.
Mhm.
So, which would disqualify 99% of the people coming here.
How do we know that? How would we find that out?
Oh, well, now we would vet them, right?
Yeah, we
Instead
do that.
of letting them go,
because they have to claim asylum, right? So that would
and
happen.
then we have to vet them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which didn't happen. We just let
That's
them
not
go.
Prove that.
Yeah, you can see them running. You go outside.
No, that's
and you can
not
see
proof.
the illegals running around.
No. Oh, do they wear shirts? Thank you so much, punks. Do they wear shirts that say "I'm illegal"?
No, but generally, not being able to speak English is a good place to start looking.
So
Not
you're just
necessarily.
racist.
Yeah, you're just
racist.
I'm racist.
You're
Yeah.
racist.
Yeah.
So-
Do you think black people can be racist?
No,
No.
but that's not nice.
Then
pivot.
I'm not racist.
You are.
You're xenophobic.
You're xenophobic.
You're bigoted. Sure.
Anywho,
No.
Yeah,
We need
when
to-
we're talking
That was
about
funny.
I
when
want
we're
proof. I want proof that people were just let in without being vetted, especially asylum seekers. I would like that proof. Thank you, Matt.
I don't know. Maybe the airplanes that landed at Newburgh International Airport.
Newburgh.
if they're coming in through an airport, you don't think they're vetted?
You need a lot of things to fly on a plane in the
You
United
need a
States.
passport.
Why does everybody want me to turn my camera on?
I don't know. They're probably questioning. I'm not doing that. I'm asking for proof of your
Of what?
claim that people are just being let in and not being vetted.
Oh, they're
there's
definitely
a timer
were
now.
let in.
Show me proof of
And not
that.
vetted. You
Show me
can't
proof.
vet 10 million people.
10
Show me where
million
10
people.
million people came in.
You don't
Oh
even know
my
the
God.
numbers.
Okay, so that's what we're doing, denial? Okay, I got you.
No, I would like to see proof
No,
of it
I
through
got
the
you.
DHS.
I just now I
Through the DHS or
completely
the
understand
CBP,
what
I
I'm
would
up
love to see
against.
proof of that. Through DHS or CBP, I'd love to see proof of that.
The DHS or I don't really know where to look to get you that proof.
Because you don't know.
Okay,
Because
well,
what you're saying is wrong.
DHS
Oh,
wrote
so
this.
I'm
DHS
wrong.
wrote this lovely.
That's
Yes, you are.
see, that
DHS wrote
right
this
there is
lovely
why
document
the
that they
Democrats
released in
lost the
April.
election.
They released this document in April of 2024. It was for the year of January 2018 to January 2022. And of the numbers that we have of undocumented immigrants in this country. In 2020, we had 10.5 million. And then as of 2022, we had 11 million.
Aw,
So
you
where did
ran
10
like a
million people come in? Oh, you
bitch.
ran from getting muted one time, crybaby? This
So
is
I w-
VHS, by the way.
I was gonna bring up someone in the comments who I very much do appreciate was talking about the fact that he is not a person of color. So they
I
were
just
asking.
me and
I
Oliver way too
don't.
pale colored to question that.
I don't
information. That's
question
not
someone
something we
else's
do.
skin tone.
I will not do that. If you guys are subscribed to me, you guys can get a runner sticker, or you can do what Ryan has done, which is put the runner with the 2 little puffs behind it. So apparently you ran.
Manda Raid.
Oh, Manda Raid. Thank you, Manda. I appreciate
W Manda
that.
Raiders.
W
When you
Manda
guys are here,
Raiders.
boop the fuck out of the screen. There is a live goal.
Chicky incoming, Manda Raid. They beat you, my friend. Oh, they're here. Chicky, I love you. I can't.
Friends, boop the screen, share the lives. We're not even here. I'll show you guys. I will do the first round of shares, okay? Once I'm done with my shares. If you're in here, no, you're not. I also sent it to Monica. I love it. My favorite thing is when people send my own life to myself, and I'm like, of course I'm in my own life. What do you mean? Go ahead and send out your lives. If you hold down the screen, you can at least send it to 50 people. Boop the screen. If you have not sent your heart me's, go ahead. Monica has a 95 goal. If you guys love Monica as much as I do, those blue green apps are great to assist. And if you also want to assist in anything, I also have blue green apps up there. Every single thing you guys send me to those blue and green apps are going to my mouth. My mouth is going to be paid for from my wonderful friends that need surgeries. We got to make sure you show up for your own life. Yeah, I know. I'm sometimes late to my own life.
Tada, how are you today?
Yeah, good yourself?
Doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
No, fuck that.
Okay, well, I appreciate you. I am looking to talk to people who voted for Trump. I hope you have a great rest of your day.
If you have a husband, you're a Trump supporter.
Ta-da!
Are we algo camping? Is that what's going on?
I don't know.
Yes.
I was just trying to keep it small for now to keep the numbers up.
I'm assuming blue is algo camping.
Oh, maybe.
I could be wrong. Because there's always an algo party in my box.
James, MAGA for life.
This is debate live, guys. We want to see debates, not you come up and agree.
John, how are you today?
Why did I get this bullshit? I gotta get off this.
Yeah. So, okay. Do you remember John from Friday? Were you
I
here?
kind of do. Where he said, yes, I do remember him from Friday.
So he kept coming up multiple times, right? Okay, whatever. I thought it was a funny thing. I get off the live. I'm living my life. 9:00 at night, my time. Okay. And I get a new follower on my public Instagram that everybody, you guys can find it in my bio.
Mhm.
John Rodenko. I'm like, why'd you wait? Like,
Why'd you
6
follow?
hours?
That's my favorite. So, also, Pete, who is also Luca, who is also now, I forget the name of the new account, has messaged me on TikTok and is trying to follow my Instagram account. Just say you're obsessed, dude.
And I just want you to know that John has 2 pictures on his Instagram and they look like this.
That's how my mom picks up the phone for FaceTime.
I'm not a liberal Lone Ranger. I'm a leftist.
You
I don't
know,
like capitalism.
you know what'd be a fun life?
What?
Just a group of us together and we just do our political compass test and we just show our results.
I almost want to start doing because you go live on the weekends most of the time, which is still fine. But doing some sort of just hang out,
So that's what I've been doing.
Which I mean, you end up doing anyway.
I end up doing when my lives just on a live down, eventually. So if people were in my live yesterday, we were listening to white people music. It was a lot of fun.
Hello, poor people.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. What's it like being poor?
Did you vote for Trump?
I'm British, so I can't. But if
Go
I'm,
away.
Go enjoy your
You think there's
beans
not
on
poor people in
toast.
Britain? 'Cause there's
Enjoy
poor people
your
in Britain.
beans on toast, dude.
Yeah.
No hate to any Brits that are here. We love you guys.
If you're from British,
Yeah.
enjoy being poor? Okay. Yeah, I know, because Trump is ruining our economy and making us poorer. Thanks. I'm aware. Awesome. If you guys want to help me not be poor, and supplement my income, I would appreciate it very much. I do have a 95 goal left, and you can find my green and blue appetizers in my bio. I would really appreciate if you help with that. You'll get a really, really big shout out. I would love you guys so much if you did that. Thanks.
Tomorrow morning, I will not be live at my normal time. I have to go and get my fingerprints done. So, but I'll go live probably a little bit afterwards.
Okay.
Aw,
Carcinogenic
thanks.
said, beg me on your knees. I have a different link for that you can also pay.
I have one of those links too. Apparently, when I wear a t-shirt where you can see my chesticles, people just want to know, like, I don't even want to talk about Trump. I have to clip it. Because he's like, I like your mommy milkers. And I'm like, thanks.
Like, I'm going to charge you for it. I just want you to know.
And he's like, you do too much. Oh, I have you blocked. I remember you, Carson. Why don't you come up and
He's a problem.
Yeah, he is. You got a laser. You were going to tire the fuck out of Nitro with that laser pointer. My parents, when they came for Memorial Weekend, my dad brought his laser pointer, and Whiskey was out for like 2 days. He's asleep right now. He's sleeping in his little bowl. But
Stella doesn't like the laser pointer, but Jasper loves it.
I forgot that's the name of your residential cat.
Come on, Trump supporters. You guys are having a hard time today, it seems. Having a rough one. I don't blame you.
At least for the last couple days, it's been hard.
It's been rough.
Another thing that we're more than likely going to start working on, I don't know if I sent you this, but we've been working on keeping eyes on districts. If you are in here and you are a friendly and you voted for Kamala Harris and not the felon that's currently in office, or you're someone who regrets your vote for the felon, I highly recommend you keep your eye on your registration. Register to vote before midterms.
Yes, please. Before they make it harder.
Correct.
Peabody
What? Peabody.
sent us a picture of George.
No.
From the UK.
Why you do that? Peabody.
Because Peabody likes to torture people with jump scares. It's their
Did you put it in
favorite.
Life's chat?
Mm-hmm.
Peabody. Not you adding me specifically.
Yeah, specifically.
Peabody. I thought you loved me. Peabody, this is why you're not modded on Doug's Live.
You guys want to know why we are laughing so hard and the torture that we get from my own mods in my own Discord. You can find that in my bio. There's a small little bit of verification, but then you can get you in and you can get the tea. It's really fun.
We all know what Peabody would do to me on Doug's panel. Just constantly mute me. Also, late last night when Doug was live, Manny and I were listening, and I'm like, why does Doug get like the stupid health guys?
Because he wears tank tops that show off his muscles and they get mad.
In his nipple. Yeah, no. Peabody would mute me the whole time up in his. Wait, what does this say?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know who this is.
It's, yeah.
You'll have to tell me later.
Yeah.
Look, I have a notebook and I'm still trying to catch up with everything that's going on right now.
Can't keep up.
All I know is men ain't shit. And leftist women, particularly YT presenting and YT women, ain't shit. And I am one of those women.
No,
I ain't
you
shit.
don't have God powers for a reason, and you know that. I know. Like, Kamala lost, sissies. So, come
We're
tell me
all
what
aware.
Trump is doing. Sure, she didn't have any policies. So Trump does. Tell me what they are and why you support them.
Immigration. Which one?
Which one?
The laws. What are the laws?
The laws, I don't know.
No linking, because you're going to also boot me. No.
I know. They are too scared to come up today. They are having a rough, rough time today.
While we still
that birthday
await,
card came out.
when you register to vote, make sure you keep updates on it. And depending what district you're in, make sure you keep up on your district. I ask that you guys continue to do so. And then after midterms, TikTok won't be a thing. We'll probably be on different platform by then. M2, which I'll probably go to. Because, again, my start was from TikTok. And we'll continue to move forward when it comes to the presidential election. Because we need turnouts, guys. We need people to go out and vote. Or we proceed to fall down into this hell and more people become Canadians.
We're going to get fried in the midterms. So far, every special election that we've had has gone great for the Democrats. So who's getting fried?
The Republicans.
Because special elections are even harder to win than midterms are.
Who's at the queue? Why are there 3 people in here? Oh, they're all friends. What are you guys doing?
They're chilling with each other.
Why are we doing in queue party? Those parties aren't, well, depends. You know, I had a full-on conversation with someone in Matt's live. He told me that, you know, kids in their early 20s in college should be partying. And I'm like, yeah, we should. We're not.
Not
Actively.
doing it, but
Most of us are working.
who can afford to go out to the bar? I couldn't afford it when I was in my 20s.
Oh. Is this the David I think it is? I hope.
No.
No? Okay. Unless he changed his color.
No, because the username's not the same. 'Cause David never changed his from user bunch of numbers. Dale David.
Yeah. Dale Earnhardt, sorry.
David, how are you today? David, you said you still support Trump.
David, you can talk. You're on the panel.
You are on the air.
Oh my God.
Your box is lighting up and you're not speaking.
We can hear you typing, David.
Hey, David.
That's always my favorite.
Live from New York. It's David.
We also know that he's probably older because we can hear that. No hate to my friends, but do people keep their... Uh-oh. Should I look?
No, it was just Chris talking about how many people are ahead of him for the tickets. I was like, oh my God.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. God damn.
Is that for the iPhone is a crazy question. Is he speaking in Braille? Chicky.
I can't with y'all. We really, we're doing gifts like this now? This is what we're doing? Sure.
What's the gift?
It's a cocktail. It's a cocktail.
It doesn't even gives you specifications on what type of cocktail.
No.
Damn.
Thank you, Butterfly.
I like the Molotov kind. Sorry. I also, so during Trump, when he had his 2-hour-long press conference that probably could have just been an email. Oh, thank you, Butterfly. I learned what happens when you mix whiskey with a milkshake. Definitely recommend.
Yeah, that would probably taste pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Doing verification tickets. You guys, thank you for being here. You both are now verified. Welcome into the Discord.
Now you get to see me terrorize people in Monty's Discord. I do it more in Doug's Discord.
True.
I usually just harass Doug. Aw, thank you, Mamasaurus Rex. I love it when people say I remind them of Betty Boop.
You do.
Betty Boop. I did my full 2016 fall-inspired makeup because we are in fall. Milk and whiskey I learned from my Critical Role. Fucking Chicky.
You saw an anti-union bootlicker in here? Where are they?
I don't see
get
him.
up. They can get up here.
Thank you, Butterfly.
I don't go, because have you ever tried to go into a MAGA live? I'm not going to get anywhere.
Phoebe, don't give me ideas.
They're going to mute me and kick me,
Oh,
degrade me for being a woman.
Phoebe and anyone else who's interested, this Friday is my
Butterfly.
Department of Education
Thank you.
live with Oslo. It is going to be this Friday for the department.
It's going
I-
to happen.
I promise it's going to happen. Whiskey's not going to get out. We will be fine. Yes, so if anyone is curious, this Friday, Oslo and I will be having a conversation about the Department of Education. I got to confirm the time. I'm going to assume it's going to be my normal 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m.
PY.
That's crazy. I'll be you know, it's not even just for MAGA. We're going to talk about, you know, different things within the education system, dive into more the reason why it was created. Because as much as we all talk about it, I don't think we fully understand the undermining of minority communities when it comes to education. And the fact that we actively see. No, the Department of Education Live is not happening at the same time we watch K-pop Demon Hunter. That is Monday.
That would be, you'd be like, oh, well, we were gonna watch it.
But Oslo, no. That's going to be.
They always end up toxic because I can't get factual information out of these people. You guys put W Butterfly in the comments. They're just like kicking ass with
I love their PFP. Yes, Sunday night is date night. We're not watching K-pop Demon Hunter on Friday night. Jesus Christ, guys. I get harassed more by my friends. Thank you, Butterfly. I love her PFP.
It's pretty.
Golden is still number 1 on billboards.
So I'm making money off of Trump's name? Yeah, that would be nice. I think I fucking earned that with what he's doing to the economy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When I come with factual information and you guys don't come with anything. Yeah. I absolutely think so. You guys are so scared.
You know what's another thing I hate? Men. Men.
I think, yeah. I actually agree, Space Pasta. I think how it's done is better than Golden. I actually agree with that.
Yeah, Trump makes MAGA. Trump makes money off of MAGA. I was going to say Trump makes MAGA out of money.
He's selling Trump 2028 hats when he can't run in 2028. So he's making money off of the American people.
Oh, look at that. Tennessee's doing something out here. Nashville immigration advocates still know their rights.
I'm not rage baiting. Bam Bam, come have a conversation. I would love to have a conversation with facts. That would
Men
be
is
great.
why Olive won't watch K-pop Demon Hunters. Just saying. Accurate, though.
They're not like human men.
No.
They're demon men.
Demon men. I'm not going to make
Yeah,
the joke I was
grifting
gonna
to get
make.
into heaven. Right, Maureen? Yeah. Send him money so that he can get into heaven. If heaven exists, you're not number 1 on the list, dude.
Mm-mm.
Demon men do it better. Demon men, fae men.
I mean, Christian hate. Well, duh.
All of them men are demons, though. Yeah. I mean, it's all men until it's no men, but that doesn't mean we can't have fun with them.
Look, Swarovski, or however, is it Saros? I don't know how to say it. I'm going to butcher it every fucking time, okay? I understand this is fake fall, but it's still September. I will forever wear.
We get false fall here, too.
I will forever wear 2016 makeup. Okay?
Oh,
My eyeshadow be
Gwendolyn, you
popping.
don't have your invites on. Come tell me about that, why you voted for that mass deportation.
Swarovski. I'll remember it, maybe. No, it's not going to be 99 degrees this. I hate it here. I do.
Idaho and Colorado are real. I'm not a Democrat, Gwendolyn. Come talk to me about it. I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent.
I'm still going to wear this makeup. I look fucking hot, okay? I got new palettes to play with. I found my lashes. It was underneath my shirt.
Who's we? I don't stop. Congress is the one who would have to stop him, and Congress is in his pocket. And yet they're not passing legislation. They're just doing whatever he wants illegally. Weird.
You know, David Michael, all you do is chirp. I'm just...
Oh, now Gwendolyn came up.
Oh, look at that.
Hi, Gwendolyn. How are you today?
I'm good.
You
I
voted
got
for
a little
Trump.
froggy throat.
Oh,
That's okay.
Sorry about that.
So do you think that all people who voted for Trump are racist?
No.
Yes.
No, I don't think all of them are, but I think that all the racists voted for Trump. Well, no, that's not true, because they'll vote Democratic, too. I take that back. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 45. I voted in Washington State.
Sure. I don't think I don't think that all Trump voters are actively racist. I think they have racist tendencies. Yeah.
That's my husband and daughter. That's a fact.
Okay, and tokenizing your husband and daughter doesn't
Not
exclude you from
tokenizing
anything.
anybody. It's a fucking fact. I don't
Okay.
care.
It
doesn't
if
mean
you
you don't
think
have-
I'm racist.
Doesn't
It doesn't
are
mean
you
you're
a
I
not.
don't have any
are you
racial guilt.
are you a white woman? Are you a white
I'm
woman?
white. Yep.
Okay,
white.
so you have this thing called internalized racism. Every single white person has this, okay?
Oh,
being
really?
someone who is
I've been
also
with black people my whole life.
okay,
doesn't
and
make
that
you not
doesn't make you
racist.
any different. That makes you no
Okay.
different.
How
You could
old
have
Being
are
a fetish,
you?
someone-
Like
so then you're using them and
23?
exploiting.
I am
You're
20. I
23
am
years
23.
old,
I'm a
and you're
woman. I am a 23-year-old in an interracial relationship. I am very much aware that as a white woman in society, that I have internalized racism. I will not come up on a panel and say, "Well, I can't be racist. My boyfriend's black." You won't catch
You don't
me
get to
saying
take on
that.
his experience.
No, you don't.
Or your
Being-
daughter's experience.
I've
I'm
lived
39
in the
and I'm black.
Dominican Republic, sis. I've been there 30
Gwen.
times. I was
Gwen.
all around black
Hey,
people
Gwen,
there.
Gwen Blue is speaking to you.
Gwen. Hi, I'm 39 and I'm black.
Good for you. I
None-
dated
none-
a black man.
Your tokenization of who you've dated, your proximity to a race doesn't make you
Okay,
not
that's
racist. What's it?
So
That's-
you
that's
guys
it.
are racist towards Mexicans, Latino
I am Mexican.
people.
I am Mexican.
Good for you.
Okay,
See,
so
you
how am
see
I?
what
How am
mean?
how am I bigoted towards my
If
own
I
people?
was racist,
And also,
how did I
Gwen,
marry my
I didn't
husband?
vote to get rid of
Gwen,
my people.
nobody called you racist.
Nobody. You came up
Why
and
are
started
you-
spouting that.
Why are you defending yourself so hard? Methinks she does protest too much.
You're the one who said you
Oh, I
voted for
protest
him
too
for
much.
mass
Okay.
deportations, and now you're coming after
Do
my
you,
people.
do you guys, did you go to college?
I did.
Yes.
No.
And what do you do for a living?
What do-
Besides TikTok.
Who, me?
Who?
Which one?
Any of you.
I am a stay-at-home mother.
Good.
I'm a
That's
professional
awesome.
consultant for
Mhm.
I'm a professional consultant for learning management systems.
I'm a special
Oh,
needs
okay.
educator.
I work for the #1 medical diagnostic capital equipment company
Okay,
in the
cool.
world. I
don't-
sell
I don't know what
$400,000
any of this has
chemistry
to do with
analyzers.
Okay, that doesn't excuse the
Hospitals.
fact that you tokenized your relationship.
Okay.
That doesn't excuse
I
that.
only married my husband for his dick then, right?
What?
I mean,
What?
hey,
Why are
a
you
hit,
don't know,
so-
did
a hit dog's gonna holler. If that's what
Why
you
are
did,
you
that's
so-
your own bed to sleep
Why are
in.
you
I'm not
so-
in love with my husband
Wait,
for
Gwen,
13 years.
Gwen, why
I
are you
didn't marry
arguing
him for
something?
love, right?
Gwen, why are you arguing things that nobody has said about you?
Because you say I'm tokenizing.
You
I'm
are.
tokenizing.
You are actively
by bringing
tokenizing.
them, by bringing them
Okay.
up.
So I don't give a shit that
Gwen, I'm muting you because you're not letting anybody explain anything to you.
Right. If somebody
By
called me
bringing-
out as a white woman for doing something that is racist, and I said, I can't be racist, Blue is my friend, that is tokenization. Because it doesn't matter that Blue is my good friend. I can still be a racist asshole and do racist shit.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Okay.
stop tokenizing your family. And nobody called you
Okay.
racist. You came up here yelling about it.
Right. And what I would say about what
23-year-old.
I'm 34.
I haven't spoken to you. I'm the only one who's actively called you racist because
I'm
you have
34.
internalized
You
racism
know
as a
so
white
woman.
much
woman.
more than me, right? You have way more worldly.
My degree is in
Ignorant.
my degree is in
I have a
psychology.
degree in psychology, bitch, and I have a
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm muting you again because
Damn.
you're crashing out for no
The
reason.
gif Eli put in the Discord is so accurate.
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
Gwen,
Oh, Eli.
what
gonna
what
jump?
I would say about Trump supporters is not necessarily that they're all racist. I'll look at it after after I say my piece. I wouldn't say that they're all racist, but racism wasn't a deal breaker.
Yeah, that's accurate.
I didn't fall in love with my husband because
Jesus
of his
Christ.
skin color.
So, Gwen, I'm going to make this
Stop it.
get some help. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's out of habit. It's kind of like I can't control it.
Eli.
Fucking Eli.
Gwen, chill. I'm not calling you racist. I will say that tokenizing your family is not a good look. It doesn't help you
The
beat the
only people
allegations.
who've ever told me I tokenize is fucking people on TikTok. So I don't really give a shit. The only people I
Then
care
you need
think
to
I'm
surround yourself with
racist
better people.
is my husband, my daughters, my familia dominicano,
Do
my
they know
best
that you're
friends'
tokenizing them?
husbands. That's all I care who think
Do they
I'm
know
racist.
that you're tokenizing them?
Who know?
Does your family know that you're
Oh,
tokenizing
they
them?
don't care what I say. They don't think I'm racist.
Do you know what tokenization is?
I understand. It's a fucking black thing
Old woman
that,
yells at Glenn.
that
What?
Democrats love to say.
It's a fucking
So you
black
don't.
thing?
So you don't know what tokenization is.
I do. You
Then
say
what
I'm
is it?
trying to use my husband and daughters to show that I'm not racist.
Yep.
That's
I
exactly
have
what you
Exactly.
did.
4.0 GPA from the University of Washington.
Okay.
Smart people can be
With the
racist?
conversation.
No,
Smart
you're
people
saying
can be
I'm
racist.
stupid.
I did
I
not.
work
Nobody
for-
said that.
Well, you act like I don't know what tokenism is.
You don't.
Because
It would be
you are
tokenization.
actively,
You don't.
yeah,
Okay,
tokenization,
I'm
but you're
gonna go
actively doing
tokenize
that.
the fuck out of my family then.
Okay, you do that,
already did.
lady.
I mean, you've been
And
doing
you
that this whole
proceed.
I don't
conversation.
care what
You
you think.
proceed. Then you
Why would
proceed. You proceed to fit into the demographic, and you are the sole reason why we are in this situation because of white women like you. You are the sole reason why we will never progress. And I hope every single night when you go to bed next to your husband, you can sleep well knowing I tokenized the fuck out of you so I feel better about myself so I'm not fucking racist. Because at the end of the fucking day, you are a white woman in America. You have more privileges than your husband and your daughter do.
My
Gwen, let me
husband
ask
owns his
Gwen.
own landscaping business.
Gwen,
You're not helping
Gwen,
yourself.
Gwen, let me ask you a question. Did slave owners marry their slaves? Whenever you get off mute.
She's a
I have
4.0
no
GPA.
fucking clue. My husband's
Yes.
never been my slave. He has his own
You are
landscaping
completely missing the
business.
point, Gwen.
We live in Seattle. We live in Bellevue, Washington,
Yeah, it's
near
very expensive
Bill
there.
Gates.
Yeah.
Near
Okay.
Bill Gates. I
So
bought my
none of that
home there as
matters.
a
I don't-
single female
we don't
20
care,
years
Gwen.
ago.
Okay.
So fuck you
Gwen,
guys.
we
Address
don't
what Blue said.
care. That has nothing to
I
do with
don't
the
know
conversation.
anything. I don't care about slavery. Why?
Obviously.
Wow. That's crazy. You're going to clip this whole thing, right, Mo? Okay.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Send it to my company and get me fired?
I mean, if you want to give me
If
your
you want me
actually,
to, I was
let's
just gonna
let's do
post it on
something
the
real
internet,
quick.
but
Hold
sure.
on. Let's do something real quick. I know Peabody probably already has, but I'm gonna just do it.
She's doing it to herself. Nobody even said anything to her.
Mm-hmm.
Came up
You
to her
don't know
cash-
where I work, honey.
Oh, you want to bet
ask. I
Gwendolyn?
didn't ask. I'm not
Yeah,
asking
go
for where
ahead.
you work.
You're gonna go
When
look
I
at my
clip something,
LinkedIn.
you can go
I
to my
have not-
profile. When I clip something, it is just to post it onto TikTok. I wasn't looking for you. Nobody cares enough. Okay? You're the one telling us where you fucking live. I didn't ask. You're telling us what your husband does for work. I didn't ask.
Nobody asked for any of that information. It's completely irrelevant to the conversation.
But since she said it, it's not hard. You said you were in Bellevue.
I was playing with my
Your
kitten.
food? Oh. I thought you were gonna say you were playing with your food. My bad.
No.
I was making a journey because lunchtime, but I wanted to seriously try to ask her something because I don't think she understands. Hey, Gwendolyn, I'm just curious. Let me try phrasing this in a completely different way, and I hope you understand it. What is your intention when somebody accuses you of being racist, and then you say, I can't be racist, my husband is black and my daughter is interracial, or whichever way. What is your purpose behind saying that? Can you articulate that for me? Oh, she ran! That was a really good question!
And it's pretty easy.
She
to
has a
find.
4.0 GPA, Adi.
I was expecting you to go, I have a 5.0 GPA. I almost said that after she did, and I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna sound stupid. I ain't doing. Oh, look at that.
That was actually like a really good question. I want you guys to think about asking. I literally just thought about it for a second, and I'm like, come on, what's your intention behind saying that?
I don't know. It was more funny just to yell at an old white woman.
Did somebody get Charles or?
Did I
Yeah.
marry? I married my husband for his dick.
That's so funny.
What?
That was wild.
Nobody said
You
anything
telling
about.
me I married my husband for? I
Forrest.
don't know. Did you?
Did
No,
you?
there are nicer areas than Bellevue, but Bellevue is expensive. Jasper Bruce, get your butt off of my table.
Whiskey's in his
Thank you,
bowl.
Chris.
That's a good point. Like your GPA manages for this matters for this conversation. Jesus, I can't talk.
Smart people aren't racist. Duh. Like,
I guess.
How old did she say she was?
45.
yeah, something like that.
Ain't no way.
Mhm.
Yeah. I just have a frog in my throat. No, bitch, you don't. Sorry.
Cross Big, how are you today?
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had two questions.
Did you vote for Trump?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't want to vote for Kamala, so that
Sure.
left.
What's your question?
I reckon.
I'm curious, which political party holds the White House, the Senate, and the House of Representatives?
Right
Was
now,
this supposed to be a
Republicans.
difficult question?
Okay. Thank you very much. And are black people racist?
That's a wild pivot, Cross.
No, but
No.
That's one of my two questions.
Hold on. What is the purpose of you asking that question?
So we're diverting now. We
no.
don't
what
want
is
to
the
answer
purpose
She wants to
of
know
you
why you asked
asking
your
that
first
question?
question.
I'm just
What is
asking
the
it just for the
purpose?
record.
Okay.
For what record?
Why
What record? What record is being kept?
So we're going to
Can I
divert
see
and
the
not
record?
answer this question.
Can I see the record that you've been keeping track of all of your TikTok hosts that you've gone up and asked them this specific question? Can I see this record?
So you're diverting, refusing to
No,
answer
can
the
I
question.
see this record?
You don't know what diverting means.
No,
He
'cause I did.
doesn't.
I answered both questions, but Audie just wants to know
I didn't
what
hear- I
purpose
didn't hear
the
the answer
first
to the
question
second question.
serves.
People were talking, and I didn't hear the answer to the second question.
What is
I
the
said
Oh.
no.
Oh,
Now we can get to that in a minute. What purpose did your first question serve?
I just want. I hear so many people on the left talking about this and that and the other different subjects.
Does somebody on the left say that
Curious
you?
if they understand that they
Did
don't
I-
hold any power or any sway in our government.
I'm aware. That's why I want to talk to Trump supporters so that we can
I
reach
am.
them about the midterms because Congress is sitting on their hands and not doing anything while Trump claims himself as king.
Not
Yeah,
even
kind of
doing
problem with that.
anything to
Well,
make
in
sure
my
that
opinion,
policies
I
being
believe that the
actual policy.
midterms, the Democrats are going to lose more seats in the midterms.
The
because
special elections have already shown that that's not going to be the case. And what
Yeah,
if they were
even-
going to? If we were going to lose more seats, if that was true, why are they gerrymandering so hard?
And even in Florida, let's be clear, when they had
Democrats
special elections, when Florida had special elections, so in November 2024, the gap between Harris and Trump in these districts, so District 1 and District 6 in Florida, were over 30. It was a 30-point gap. In District 1, the gap was only 11 points in their special election in March. And then in District 6, it was only 15 points. They cut it in more than half. Think about that.
Well, getting
in
back
Florida,
to the gerrymandering
You
question,
extremely
The Democrats
red
Redistricting,
have gerrymandered
redistricting
before.
is not gerrymandering. Redistricting is not the same thing as gerrymandering.
but that was what you said. That was what was said originally.
Yeah, that's what they are doing. Yes,
Gerrymandering.
Republicans. Yes.
Yes, and the Democrats
admitted
have done that before as well. They've gerrymandered.
And who put? I agree. I'll concede to you. I agree with you. Which political party put forth legislation to have a federal ban on gerrymandering?
Probably the Republicans, more than likely.
Nope, it was the Democrats. And who
Oh,
voted it
okay.
down?
Then I would say the Republicans,
The
Yeah, why?
Republicans voted it down.
because that stops them from gerrymandering.
Yeah, you're right.
So
Huh. It's weird how it
What-
works.
I'm
think
more
it's
middle of the
the-
road. I'm
the-
just
No, you're not.
No, you're
I
not.
have
No, you're not. Stop it.
So I always find the claim about
on this TikTok. I'm
Democrats?
not middle of the
Oh,
road,
goodness.
but in the real world,
oh goodness. So I always find the immediate claim of someone being like the Democrats are gerrymandering in all of these states to be very interesting because individuals seem to forget that states like California and I think even Illinois, I could be wrong on that one, but have an independent set of districtors that draw up their maps, and then
the
that
independent
the people,
redistricting commissions.
those commissions, and then the people of their state vote on their districting map.
Yeah.
So tell me how that is gerrymandering when an independent agency draws the map and then the populace votes for it. And this is in at least 11 blue states that
That's
they do
not
this. They have an
gerrymandering.
independent.
That's putting it to the vote of the people.
That's how
Oh,
it's done
perfect.
in those states.
So that's not
Yeah.
gerrymandering. So 11 of these blue states that individuals such as yourself claim are being gerrymandered because they are ran by an independent commission that is then voted on by the populace of their state is not gerrymandering, correct?
No, what I said is the Democrats have done
What
gerrymandering in the
states?
past.
Which one?
States? What states are currently gerrymandered by Democrats?
Illinois has done it before.
Nope, they have an independent a commission in order to draw their district maps that the
So
people
you're
vote
not
on.
wrong with Illinois.
You are wrong
Yep.
about Illinois. What other states?
I can't think of any offhand.
Exactly.
So it's Republican states that are doing it. Utah, Missouri, Texas, Louisiana, Georgia.
Well, then I imagine they are.
To be clear, Amy Klobuchar submitted a Senate bill in 2024 to stop mid-decade redistricting, to stop gerrymandering. Didn't go anywhere.
Okay. Most of my when I talk to other people is the hate and the scare tactics that the Democrats use. Oh,
So
well, these people are all racist. Yet black people are not
No, wait.
racist. They're
They
not
can't
human.
be. They can't be.
Oh yeah, they can't. Why?
What's the
What is
definition of
racism?
Why can't they be? They're
What
human.
is racism?
Of racism.
It's having some sort. How would I define that? That is an interesting question.
No, there's literally a definition. So when I'm asking you what is the definition of racism, I'm asking for the actual definition of racism, not your definition.
Well, I don't
Like what
have
you
your
think it
definition
is.
of racism. I
It's
only
not
have
our definition, it's the definition.
The
And I will be
prejudice.
very clear that Democrats can also be very, very, very racist.
Oh, 110%. It's on both sides. Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonism of by an individual, community, or institution against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular race or ethnic group, typically one that is minority or marginalized.
But we
Someone-
have to get into how racism was created and why.
Someone has to be in a position of power in order to minimize a minority group.
Yep. We can't marginalize another group when we are the marginalized.
Correct.
Based on race. It is.
Mhm.
We
White
can't-
people are still make up over 59% of this country.
Yep.
We are the majority. Until we are in the minority and one other set of individuals are in the majority, then they cannot commit racism against a white
Yeah.
community.
But
Black
even
people can be bigots. We can be misogynistic. We can be ableist. We can be all those things. We can be xenophobic. We can be transphobic. We can be homophobic. We can be all of those things, but we can't be racist.
Well, then if that's what I don't have the official definition of racism. So
I just read it to you.
well, I'm just saying I've never had that. I've only had my own. So I'm going on what I've been doing in the past and what my past.
Sure, but that's an
belief is.
uneducated view, right? When we learn something new, that's what we have to use from there, not what we're taught, because we might have been taught incorrectly.
I agree with that. I'm
Okay.
not here to hate. I'm not here to yell and scream like that last woman. Oh my God.
No, and I appreciate that. We just, that's the kind of conversations we want to have, is breaking those things down, deconstructing those things. Those are the kind of conversations we want to have.
And that's what I'm hoping to have. I don't want to. Oh, I keep thinking of that last woman. I'm embarrassed.
You don't have to be embarrassed for her. She
Well,
can be
people-
embarrassed for herself.
Right.
But why are you supporting Trump? Like, what is he doing that's beneficial for the American people?
The only reason I supported Trump is because I didn't want to vote for Kamala.
Why?
Because, in my opinion, she was nothing more than Biden 2.0, and I didn't want another Biden administration.
So, did you read any of her policies? Did you read her economic policy that was posted on the website?
I watched her work as vice president for 4 years and did nothing for the
What's the
border.
job of the VP?
She was assigned to be border czar.
No, she was not. What is the job of the VP?
We've already went over this. They have the record of her saying.
No, they don't have the record of it.
They don't.
What?
Show it to us.
Of her saying it, it's also not a position within the United States government.
Go ahead and show it to us. If there's a record of it, then I would love to see it.
That's not an official job title.
No, it's not. That's just what Biden said he was going to assign
So
her.
again, like what Olive asked you, what is the job of the vice president? What do they do?
To cast the deciding vote in a tie.
And what's the other part?
I would say to assist the president in whatever fashion she can.
There to be an assistant to the president, or be there in the for the 20. No, not the 25th. Is it the 25th Amendment?
Mm-hmm. Or
The
just a
25th
warm body
Amendment.
in case they unalive for any reason.
Pretty
sure.
much.
Yeah.
Sure.
And
I agree that they do get other missions, right? Other tasks. What was hers?
She was assigned to be border czar. That
To
was
do
the
what?
task they
Let's say I
assigned her.
concede that she was
I'm
border
not
czar.
sure.
To do what?
He just said border czar. He never really elaborated on what
They
was
did.
supposed to be
So
done.
she was tasked, he did in that same speech actually, that she was tasked with finding the root cause of migration from the big three countries that we had the most migration from at the time, Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador.
El Salvador.
So that's what she was tasked with doing, was finding the root cause, why they were all coming. And she did that. And she told them not to come. And she actually had private companies invest like $1 billion or millions of dollars into border technology and into their own companies to hire so that people were not traveling to the United States. She did that.
I wonder, how did the borders open up and people start pouring across, which they weren't?
What happened in March of 2020?
I don't know, but you're going to tell me that the borders were never open and nobody crossed, right? Is that
What
the
I'm
borders
going
have
to
never been either open nor closed.
or closed. I was going to tell you Title 42 was invoked. Do you know what Title 42 is?
No, not right offhand.
Title 42 is the plan in which the CDC can only enforce when it comes to a health crisis. Title 42 was invoked in March, I believe March 13th of 2020. That's when we had declared it as a national emergency, and Title 42 was put into place, basically minimizing the amount of people who can come in and out of the border. There were still crossings going on. There were still things going on, but there were lesser amounts of numbers. And then May of 2023, Title 42 was pulled out. They revoked Title 42. So, Cross, when we're looking, you know how dams work, right?
Yeah, they hold back water.
Great, and there's a wall there, correct?
Yes.
That stops. What happens when we pull the wall from the water?
The water goes crashing down into the
There's a flood,
river, whatever.
correct? There's a flood that happens.
Yeah.
So Title 42 was that dam wall. Okay, put up a hypothetical wall when it came to immigration. When Title 42 was pulled back in May of 2023, you were going to have a influx, regardless of whoever was in office. What Biden did is he called for military personnel to go to the border to assist Border Patrol in vetting and letting people go through. That is why there was an influx due to C-19.
So it's okay for Trump to send the military to the border, just like Biden did?
How is Trump doing it differently from what Biden's doing?
I don't know. All I know is he's got the military at the
They
border.
were already there.
The National Guard was there to stop Texas from putting up wires and trying to
Yeah,
stop.
because he was actively harming the ecosystem. Sorry, Ari.
No, you're good. It was specifically razor wire. That was a Supreme Court ruling.
Right.
Because it was inhumane. And then also, what happens when somebody gets cut by razor wire that's an illegal immigrant trying to cross the border? Well, now we have to pay for their health care because we've injured them before we can send them back anywhere.
So they didn't injure themselves by climbing over the wire?
Sir?
I'm just asking.
put it there.
Didn't they get injured
So
when
put
they
it
climbed
there.
over the wire?
You're
Put it
okay with
there.
mothers and children unaliving.
And drowning in the water because he sunk it into the water with buoys.
Well,
He
then I have
sunk
to
it
ask,
into the water with the intention of being harmful That is not okay.
You're a
Well, then
Christian?
I
That's what I was
asked,
just about
when
to
does
ask him.
personal responresponsibility kick in? When are we
Are you a
responsible
Christian?
for our own lives?
Are you a
Yes,
Christian?
I am.
What does Jesus say about the sojourner, about the immigrant?
To treat them kindly as you would as your neighbor.
Oh,
Do you think that's treating them kindly is putting razor wire, which is known to cut, which we don't even use on our own prison systems, right?
Sally, Jesus
Use
doesn't
them
say
on our
that. Read your book again.
prison fences or anything like that. Do you think that that's treating them kindly, putting up razor wire with the intention, with the knowledge that if they attempt to cross over it, they're going to end up with cuts all over themselves?
I
Is that
think
true?
that's us following the laws that man has set forth. All I can do is follow the laws. I can't
Well,
make
actually, you
them.
know what? Hold on, Big. I actually like that one. You said it's supporting the
That's so
laws.
cute.
Awesome. So now, can you
Peter?
explain to me why you have an issue with the National Guard and CBP removing the razor wire when the United States Supreme Court, which is a 6-3 Republican majority, ruled in favor of the Biden administration, calling it inhumane and unconstitutional to have razor wire invoking the Eighth Amendment of the United States Constitution?
Because I hate to see the Supreme Court stamp out states' rights. We have an amendment for states'
6-3
rights.
majority. No, Big, I don't think you understand. This is not a states' rights issue.
No.
Who, according to not only the United States Supreme Court, multiple cases, actually, I'll just give you one. Arizona v. United States 2012. Who in that Supreme Court ruling has full authority over immigration in the borders? There's one branch, there's one part of government that has full authority over immigration in the borders.
The legislature?
Incorrect. The federal government. The state has no control over immigration or the border. The states have none. This has been decided on by law, by case law, and by precedent that's already been set. So, sir, you are fully incorrect. It is not a violation of states' rights in any way, shape, or form. In fact, they violated federal law, the federal Constitution, and SCOTUS ruled in the favor of the Biden administration that it was wholly unconstitutional to place razor wire up there. It is unconstitutional, means it is a violation of the law. And this was a 6-3 majority, where 6 of them on the Supreme Court are Republicans. And it was a 5-4 decision, meaning that the majority ruled in favor of the Biden administration that it was illegal, unconstitutional to have the razor wire on the southern border, which means, guess what? At least 2 Republicans agreed.
And specifically to talk about that book you love, Leviticus even states, when a foreigner resides in your land, do not mistreat them. The foreigner residing among you must be treated as your native born. Love them as yourself, for you were foreigners in Egypt. That is what you are taught. That is what, at least that's what the book I read said. I'm sure that's what the book that, you know, the professional Jesus Christ man above me talks about on Sundays.
No.
Well, sometimes people have different opinions.
Jesus didn't, though.
But I
Jesus-
recognize what you're saying.
Are you a follower of Christ or not?
Yes, but sometimes I
So
sin.
then you're going against your God.
Okay, then you're not a Christian.
There's times that I go against my God and I've sinned.
You have a different
I
opinion
try to
from
make
Jesus.
decisions in my own mind.
You have a different
You have
opinion
a
from Jesus.
different opinion than the word that is placed in front of you of God. You are choosing to maybe ignore it or interpret it completely different than what scholars, biblical scholars, people that literally get paid to do the work, right, including the fucking Pope, even if you're not Catholic, fine, whatever, including the Pope, who is considered worldwide to be the number one individual when it comes to religious doctrine, right? And interpreting the word of God, which I wholly disagree with entirely, but we're just going to put that out there, right? Recognized worldwide as being the number one scholar over interpreting the word of God. And even he, the acting sitting pope, who is from the United States of America,
Chicago,
disagrees in totality with what Donald Trump is doing.
Aren't Chicago the Bears? Isn't that their
Yes,
sport?
they
Okay.
lost.
They lost. I don't
I
know
understand
sports.
that, and I can agree with you on a lot of that. I'm a sinner. I make mistakes. Sometimes I get caught up in what I
I
see
You're not
agree.
and what I
repenting.
hear.
That you're a
Not
sinner.
repenting.
Don't advocate for the unalivement of women and children because Jesus wouldn't want you to do that.
Hey, Cross. Oh, sorry, Blue. Go ahead. I didn't
I
mean to
was
cut you
gonna
off.
say,
That's right.
and what you're stating isn't making a mistake. The things that you're talking about right now are intentional.
Hmm.
Correct.
You can't just repent those sins. Don't know if you know that.
Cross. Was Jesus a brown or a white man?
Yeah, I would say he was probably black, pretty close to black.
He's a brown man. He grew up. He was born in the around the Mesopotamia.
Jesus was Palestinian.
Correct.
Also that. Ooh.
If
I don't
Jesus,
know. I always thought he might be a little darker than the average brown man in Israel because he spent a lot of time in the sun working.
I get it. Okay.
He's Palestinian. He's Palestinian.
I'm sure he was.
The point of me asking that is if Jesus was to come to the U.S., Jesus would be deported. Jesus is a brown man.
Yeah, if he doesn't follow the process.
That's not my point.
Wild.
Jesus didn't care about laws.
Bible says he
You
did.
got a lot of clipping to do, Mo.
What scripture? Oh God, busy day.
We're
What scripture?
supposed to be following the laws of
What
man.
scripture says that?
That's back in 2 Samuel.
And what is it? Can you remind me, what does it say after it says respect the laws of the land that is governing you? Does it always say, but don't put them above my word, the word of God? So when Jesus tells you to treat immigrants as you would your family, because you were once an immigrant in Israel, what do you think that means? Does that mean that you should ignore the word of Jesus now, the word of Christ, when he tells you to treat people a certain way just because it now violates the law of the land that you live in? Or did Jesus clearly say that his word and the word of God are above the law of man?
Yeah, he said they were above the law of man.
Exactly. So then why are you ignoring the word of Christ, your God, when he says treat immigrants as you would your own family, for you were once an immigrant in Israel?
Mm-hmm.
Because I get caught up in what I see and hear on different news venues and whatnot.
Yeah,
You
the
need to
fear
go back and
mongering
read the Bible.
that you were talking about. The fear mongering from the right. You do get caught up in that.
Then
And
you
I
should
get
pluck out your
caught up in
eyes.
it.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes
You should pluck out your eyes.
I
Then
get tunnel vision
yeah, you should
where
pluck out your
I
eyes.
don't see Christ in the Bible because I'm being told this, this, and this, and I need to defend America because America is going downhill.
If your eyes cause you to
There's
sin,
fear
pluck
mongering
them
on the
out.
right as well,
Mhm.
and I've
If
got
your
myself
eyes
caught up
cause
in it.
you to sin, pluck them out.
You should remove the news media in which you surround yourself in, because last time I checked, according to Mark chapter 12, verse 31, the second is this: love thy neighbor as you love thyself. There is no commandment greater than these.
Yes.
And we're not loving our neighbor as we love ourselves in this country. We
I
are
would
actively
imagine
looking at
not.
individuals who aren't cottage cheese complexioned and demonizing them. We are looking at people who come across the border to make their lives better and demonizing them. That's what we're actively doing.
The Supreme Court just ruled that they can keep picking them up just because they look a certain way
Or they're
speak
speaking
Spanish.
Spanish.
That's actually not what they ruled. Okay, so I actually went and looked it up. So specifically that they ruled that the injunction, they put a stay on the injunction that the California judge did. And yeah, I disagree with Kavanaugh in saying that, well, they'll just release the American citizens, guys.
Right.
So it's just going to go back to another court and it's going to end up back there.
Correct. Yeah, it's just letting it cycle back through the appeals. Like, sorry.
Yes.
No, you're fine. Please, always.
It's
Always
like the
correct.
rain cycle.
Yeah. No, it's
A
just gonna,
shitty rain cycle.
And we know, like Adi said, we know that that's not even true, that they just released them. We have seen where they have been held for weeks at a time before they're let go, U.S. citizens.
Correct.
So,
The only thing I've heard of is the alligator Alcatraz.
And that's
the only thing I've heard of. where
and
they're
that's
being-
not good, mistreating people there. Even though they're supposed to be pulling them out.
but that got
and they-
blocked too.
Correct. So, again, we're not loving thy neighbor as we love ourselves. Actively.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
That's a
Okay,
problem.
so then I would really deeply reread your book and reconsider the people you're supporting.
Yeah, we've managed to turn an entire supposed country full of Christians into demonizing all parts of the Bible that are actually preach love, and instead we are up here preaching hate. And that's why I don't agree with fucking, what's the word for it? Organized religion.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
as a
Everybody
and
has
as
their
a
own opinion.
and I'm a non-denominational Christian. I'm a deacon at my church. I'm the most tenured deacon at my church. And one of the things that I despise most in this country is when people use my religion, use my faith to spread hatred.
Mm-hmm. I broke away from the Catholic Church when I was 13 years old. I don't agree with organized religion. When I say everything in the Bible is correct, there's some things that a lot of people don't like. But I still hold very near and dear to my heart, not only just Mark 12:31, Romans 8. Hang on, I gotta pull it up. It's tattooed on me. I should know
Catholics
this.
are not Christian. Ruben,
I'm
who put the
so
book
tired
together?
of seeing that stupid shit.
Who put the
What
book
if-
together?
Let's try this. Let's try a little bit of critical thinking from Ruben or anyone that says Catholics are not Christian. What does Christianity mean? What does Christianity mean? Can somebody tell me, like, what is the purpose of Christianity? It's really fucking simple.
Jeebus. Sorry.
No. It's believing.
Spread the gospel
Literally,
of Jesus
Christianity
Christ.
is believing in Christ. Exactly. Correct me if I'm wrong, but do Catholics not believe in Christ now?
They do.
They always have.
Holy shit! So what you're telling me is that Catholicism falls under the umbrella of Christianity.
Hey, Ari, why do we have the Lutheran Church?
It's an umbrella of Christianity.
It broke away from the Catholic Church.
Exactly.
I want to address Ryan in the comments real quick. He said, if you had evidence, you don't need faith. I also believe in science. I'm not like,
Yeah.
I don't believe that that you have to have one or the other. I believe you can have both. I believe if I can when I sit in a chair, I have faith that that chair is going to hold me up. I have evidence. I know the science behind the chair, but I also have faith that I'm going to still be able to sit in this chair and it's not going to break underneath me.
We hope so. Get into quantum mechanics or quantum physics, then you're in some shit.
Well, my question is,
hold on. Ruben, Catholics did not add Mary to the Holy Trinity, so I don't know where you're getting that from. But go ahead. Go ahead, guest.
Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, bro. I grew up in a
Mother Mary's not involved in that.
household. What the actual?
I guess we added Mary to the cross. I don't know where she sits on the cross, but
Big guy, what did you want to say?
I must have a problem with getting my information because I don't like Fox News, but I don't like MSNBC either.
Sure.
that's fair.
That's
There are more
I
ways
don't like
than
either.
one.
How do I become informed
So there's this great
if I can't rely
application.
on the two of them?
So there's a great application. I'm glad you asked. There's this application called Ground News. Ground, GRUND News. And what you can do is you can use it. They have a free subscription. You can also subscribe to it. I would use the free one for a little bit just until you get comfortable with it. And you can see. Oh, that is cute.
W. Chris, use your sticker if you're subscribed.
Oh, I loved that, Chris. That was so cute. Sorry about that, Big. It was cool. But back to Ground News, you can see different articles and you can see left-leaning and you can see right-leaning and you can see centrist information. I know it's a lot easier to sit and watch the news, but that's not where you should be getting your information. Like, for instance, AP, while it is a little bit left-leaning, you can listen to the recording. You can listen to someone reading it to you. Go ahead, Ari. I didn't mean to cut you off if I did.
No, you didn't. I was just going to say BBC is a really good central news source that's also international. And they will have live updates and you can listen to them speak about it. They do broadcasting as well.
Do you know what was a really great news source until it was cut? PBS.
NPR.
Mm-hmm.
I found them rather left-leaning, though.
They can be.
Well, and what I would advise too is even within using ground news, or my biggest advice is like, let's say you hear the president say something, he makes a claim about crime. I want you to take that and I would want you to Google it, DuckDuckGo it, whatever you want to do, and then vet the sources it's coming from. Try to find the actual source for like crime data per the FBI, per local crime data that they collect. And double check what he is saying, even when it comes to news sources, whether that's Fox, whether that's MSNBC, whether it's BBC, whatever. Double check where they're getting their data from, because all they do is report on data. So find where they're getting their data from and double check it.
Yep.
Okay. I know it's a lot, like the information out there and like propaganda news. Like I'll even go as far as CNN as propaganda. I mean, I don't mind ABC. I know ABC is still very like left leaning in some cases. I don't know if you know who David Muir is. David Muir is like one of my like crushes, my hall passes. Anyways, I think he's pretty fucking hot. Anyways, he does great like overrun of like news of the day every single night on ABC. But there's nothing wrong with relooking information. Yes, hall pass. There's nothing wrong with looking up information and double checking and stuff because news sources are out there to get clicks. That's it. They're not there to actually give information. They're not there to actually give information, like proper information. They just want clicks and views. And it's really difficult.
Yeah, and that's why I don't trust a lot of news sources, because they throw a lot of opinion in there. Instead of
and that's fair.
facts.
That's fair. 110% fair.
So I find myself, what does this mean? Why did he do this? Why is there an alligator Alcatraz? Why is people being put in Guantanamo? And and nobody really has.
You just look in deeper. You go further than just the tip of the iceberg. That's when we say that unfortunately we live in a society where it's low info, and it's not necessarily someone's fault or one's fault to an extent when you can look further. The internet is at our fingertips, and the internet is a wonderful thing. Also, you can use like ChatGPT. They can give you specific information when you want to look deeper into things.
Okay.
Just make sure that you look at the source behind what ChatGPT gives you.
And I would say that you do a lot better than most Trump supporters. You are actually asking questions, and I'm very grateful for it.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Yeah, because I voted for Trump just because I didn't vote on his policies or anything.
And
just
that's sometimes
I didn't
dangerous.
Want to vote for Kamala, so I'm stuck with what I voted for because I'm poor, and I understand food stamps are being cut, and I understand that health care is being cut, and I hope it isn't me. I mean, if not,
but it could be you.
That's what I voted for.
What state were you in again?
I'm in Vermont.
Okay.
Oh, you should be fine.
You're lucky.
Did fucking wonders for that state. When he was still in the state government, he effectively ended the veteran homelessness in that state. Like, you're set. You're in a blue state. As set as possible, I should say. Let me rephrase.
For now.
Nitro, what are you doing?
But in states like where Ari and I live,
red.
Redder than red.
Those states are going to be affected first, for sure.
Very much so.
Well, that doesn't seem very logical of Trump to backstab his own supporters.
He doesn't care about them, though.
This is MO.
First term. Oh, he knows, Blue. He knows. He doesn't care.
No, I said this isn't his MO.
Oh, I thought you said he doesn't know. I'm like,
he doesn't care about them.
He absolutely knows.
Yeah.
Right.
He knows what he's doing.
Care.
He had to find some way to pay for the rich tax cuts, right? The rich people's tax cuts.
God, it's so cold in here.
Well, I appreciate you, and I hope that I appreciate you willing to have a good conversation where we aren't yelling at each other. And I think we both learned a lot from this, and I hope that you can do further research if you have the time. And I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, big guy.
Yes, thank you for allowing me to speak. I appreciate it. I learned a lot while I was being here as well. So
that's good. That's the goal.
Awesome.
Well, thank you. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you.
I remembered the verse that is tattooed on me.
See, guys, those are the kind of conversations that I want to have.
I should remember it by heart. I haven't talked about it in so long, but the ink that is mixed into, just like the sunflower tattoo I have, has my grandmother's ashes mixed into it, and it's Romans 8:38-39. That is the verse. Chicky's still screaming about the cat.
I'll just remind everybody that if you're in my live, the cat gifts are the way to make me the happiest. I have so many
Her
gifts.
face lights up.
I'm sorry that I could only send you the drink hat, Ari, okay?
No, it's fine. No, you're totally fine. I like all of the animated gifts, but I'm just saying, like, friendly reminder, like, the cat ones are the best ones. And I finally got my Lily and Leon gifts last 2 weeks ago. I was so happy to see that one.
That one is so cute. Manny was saving all his coins for it, and he dropped it.
Chris, how dare you? You speak nicer to my friend.
I
Why did
probably
you-
cried about that
Why'd
one.
you make a sticker for me? Because you do deserve it, friend. Because you are vital into these communities, and I love you so much that you absolutely deserve a sticker.
Is that a Matt? I see a Matt
It is a
here.
Matt.
Oh, God, Matt. Matt. Matt, comment. Say hi. I miss you, Matt. I just want you to know. That's all. That's why I got excited.
He's like, hi.
Hi. I've missed you, Matt. I see you doing good shit in DC.
I love when you guys say that Trump is my daddy. It's my favorite thing because I don't know if you know this. My dad is 6 feet under, so that's where Trump would be right now if he was my dad.
I got a rock.
Also, my dad's name is not Donald.
Yeah, also that. My dad's name is Juan.
I think he would be
Plot
very
twist.
upset. I'm gonna have to call him and be like, I just want to let you know that everyone keeps telling me that Trump is my dad.
See, I would call.
You, but I guess I need to. You know what? Wait, if Trump is my daddy, does that mean I get a claim to his fortune?
Ooh.
Oh yes.
That man has a bunch of child support to pay for then.
I know he owes 18 years of back child support to my mother. So I'm gonna need to talk to my dad in that case. That's actually I got the best comeback for that now.
Do you guys want the name of my sperm donor or my stepdad first?
I don't know which one.
My dad's name, my biological father's name is Bill. And then my stepdad's name is James George.
Not James George. Was he there for the signing of the Declaration of Independence?
No, he just has the typical white man name.
I missed the cat massage.
That was cute, Matt. Matt, I thought you loved me. No, I'm kidding.
The vampire.
No, not Bill the vampire. Bill the old white man.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Thank you, McGangry.
No, my dad is not Bill Nye. I'm poor. I'm trying to spread the love. You're fine.
All a bunch of pores.
No, Matt, I give
like
you
George
shit.
Soros.
George Soros? No, God, no. I am liberal and our immigration policy is the way of God. What?
What?
When did someone say that?
Nobody said. I think he was taking it
I'm
from
advanced for?
like
Fucking Matt.
the way that God talks about immigration and Jesus talks about immigration. Like I think people have a complete misunderstanding. We're saying you can still do deportations, but do it fucking humanely.
Yeah.
Do you think dragging a 9-month pregnant lady in the streets just to detain her is humane?
Ruben, I know you know better than that. I know you know better than that. Read the book again.
Oh, I think Ruben was in the request.
He was, and then
if he
ran.
he ran out of the request.
Mm-hmm.
So Ruben, I would love for you to point me to the exact verse in the Bible that says that abortion is murder, immoral, or against God's will. Like, tell me the exact Bible verse.
Someone
and I
hasn't
promise
read
you I
numbers.
can debunk every single one of them that you tell me.
Yeah, someone has never read numbers then.
You would have to, again, that's not what Audie asked for. You would have to show where it said that abortion is schmurder, therefore it is sinful.
Thou shalt not kill. So can you tell me Deuteronomy 21 verse 22?
Oh, yeah.
Can you explain Deuteronomy to me? Can you explain Deuteronomy to me? If you want to invoke the Old Testament, that's okay. I can too. Deuteronomy verses 21 through 21 verses 22 and on. Can you explain Deuteronomy to me?
He can't spell it.
Spell it.
One case. No, sir. Ruben, I'm going to invite you once, and then I'm going to be done answering your questions. But Ruben, I would love for you to tell me, what is Deuteronomy about? What is that entire book, the book of Deuteronomy? What is it about?
I don't even
Can you
know
tell
this
me?
question.
Awesome. He's up. What is the book of Deuteronomy about? What is God doing in the book of Deuteronomy?
Pretty much giving the priests what they should be doing and the
Oh,
law.
not the priests. No, he's not
Yeah, the
telling the priests
Levitical,
anything.
the Levitical.
That was Leviticus. We're talking about
Yeah, that was
Deuteronomy.
Leviticus. I'm asking about Deuteronomy.
I would have to look it up again.
Oh, so you don't know. Okay. So that's when God is giving the laws to Moses to give to the people of Israel.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so let's be
And
very
thou shalt
clear.
not
It's
kill
not
his
about
animal.
just one case, sir. Specifically, God said that if a man injures a pregnant woman and causes her to abort or miscarry, as translated in the NIV, right? Which, by the way, scholars, I
Yeah,
love
but
this. Biblical.
don't forget
I'm not
the
done.
first-
I'm not done. I am not done. I did not period end up my sentence. Thank you. Biblical scholars find that NIV is the most accurate translation of the Bible because they actually look at the context of the word, of the whole sentence, and not just translating in order the words as they are, right? And these are biblical scholars that have more knowledge than you. All right. So let's be clear. Deuteronomy.
That's
and-
not the-
Yeah,
that
I'm not
verse,
done.
what-
I am not done. I did not period
Well, I just-
end up my sentence
Oh,
for you.
not
You
the
can
scoff. You're not going to
just-
scoff at someone like that.
Yeah.
No, sir.
So let's be clear. When we're talking about Deuteronomy 21, verse 22 and on, goes on to say that if a man injures a woman while she is pregnant and causes no additional harm to that woman, but causes the fetus, the baby, to miscarry, then the only thing that he owes the mother and father, right, of that child is a monetary value. So within that translation alone, it's God himself acknowledging that a fetus is not a life until it is born. If it was really, and
That's
this is in
not
the
necessarily
Old
true.
Testament,
That's-
this is in the Old Testament, mind you, the Old Testament where it was a life for a life, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, right? Pluck out your eyes if your eyes cause you to sin, etc. Right? So if it was true that the fetus, right, life began at conception, and the fetus is a life, then God would have instructed that the man be put to death when he ended that life because he caused harm to a woman that aborted her pregnancy. So because that is not the case and he only assigns a monetary value, then that, again, is very clear that a fetus is not considered life in the biblical words or the biblical text.
And I can co-sign that.
It still has value. I mean, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of a
Yeah,
stretch.
monetary value.
Oh, monetary.
monetary
value. It's not a kill. It's not considered a kill by God because this, again, is in the Old Testament with the Mosaic laws. If it was actually
because
ending the
there's
life,
a lot of
if it was
nuance. What
actually
if-
ending
No.
the life, it was actually ending the life, taking that life,
now you
and
want nuance.
considered killing it, then it would have been a life for a life, and instead it was a monetary value.
What does the Bible say about reading the word?
What do you mean?
Are you meant to inject nuance into it?
Well, no, I'm just saying.
Oh,
obviously,
okay. Then there's not nuance because you're meant to read the word as written.
Yep, and that's why biblical scholars like the NIV.
yeah, I get that, but that's okay. But how are you using that verse to defend abortion? And
I just explained it
Because
to
there's
you. Is your
nothing within the
comprehension
Bible that
lacking?
makes
You're being-
abortion wrong.
You're being willfully obtuse.
And
Yeah.
like, why do you care actively about what a woman does with her body? Genuinely.
no, I'm saying you guys are. Like,
No. Answer my question. Why do you give two fucks about what a woman does with her body?
Because she's not doing it to her body; she's doing it to someone
No,
else's body.
that's not the case.
Yes,
Do
it
you
is.
actually do you know the
Outside of the
aftermath? No,
case-
no, shut the fuck up. Do you know the aftermath of an abortion? Do you know what happens to the body after an abortion?
the woman's body or the.
The woman's body. I give two fucks about the discarded fetus.
That's crazy. And then you're gonna call yourself a
You're
Christian.
using God.
I
God
never
loved-
said I was a
God
Christian.
loved unaliving children. Don't know if you know that.
Actively.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
God literally, oh my gosh.
You need to go read your fucking book
Did
again.
God not do away
Oh, you mean with the firstborns of
entire
Egypt?
world?
No,
did,
not
did
just
God, did
that.
God not do away with the entire world while Moses was alive?
You mean Noah with the flood? What are you talking
Sorry, yeah,
about?
Noah, my bad. Didn't he do away with the entire world while Noah was there? Noah's Ark?
Yeah, we needed a restart
Did
because
he
everybody
not
was
murder
crazy.
children? Did
he
he not
unalive
kill
children.
children in that? Did
Yeah,
babies
I
not
guess so.
die?
He also did it with the
Oh
firstborns
yeah,
of
and
Egypt.
so did humans. And
Yeah,
so
who else
like
did he
so
do it with?
everything. Yeah.
Sodom,
Remind me,
Gomorrah.
who
The
did he
Midianites.
instruct? Who did he instruct to take his children up to the top of the hill and unalive them?
David's
Show
son.
the faith in God. Who
David's
did he
son,
instruct to do that again? Remind me.
I think, right?
It was,
David?
Abraham and
it
Isaac.
was either Isaac or
Ah.
Abraham.
Abraham.
Abraham
It was
Isaac was the son.
Abraham.
Hmm.
The Midianites in
Fantastic.
That was
Numbers
just a test
31.
to see his loyalty. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's all
Okay,
it
well, this one's
was.
real. The Midianites in Numbers 31. Now, therefore, unalive every male among the little ones, and unalive every woman who has known a man by sleeping with him. But all the young girls who have not known a man by sleeping with him, keep alive for yourselves. So
Huh.
then
Well,
also taking the
Second
girls.
Samuel
that's because of resentment
12,
and
13
revenge.
through 13
So it's
also
okay
talks
if it's
about it.
revenge.
No, I would say those young kids would grow up to take revenge. Obviously, they would
So it's
resent the
okay to
fact that.
unalive children in that instance.
No,
Crazy.
but that's what happened. I'm not
Well,
defending
so
that, but
God is okay with unaliving children. Thank you.
And again, Second Samuel
no,
12
but I'm
through
saying you guys
second
selectively chose.
second Samuel chapter 12 verses 13 through 33 talks about David's sin with Bathsheba. I don't know how to.
Bathsheba.
Thank you.
Bathsheba
The
or something
child
like that.
born that was from union became ill and unalived despite David's prayer and fasting. So again, God unalived another baby. And let's not fret it. God had one of the oldest abortions when Jesus was sent to the cross at 30 years old.
That's true. He did.
He unalived his own son.
And he allowed it to happen. To be very clear. Also, so I really would
Using that in regards to abortion
I
as
really
well.
would. It's you have
Trying to use the Bible when it doesn't talk about abortion is fucking wild, Ruben.
You guys were
Again,
disingenuous earlier saying that, oh, just welcome the immigrant. Meanwhile, Jesus had to go to Egypt to escape King Herod's rule, right? So that means each land had
Did
borders.
he
when
follow
has
their law
anyone
to go there?
hold on, pause. When has anyone on this panel has openly stated the fact that we are Christian? The only one who actively participates in it is Blue.
But even
and
if
he said
so,
he's not.
But even then, Blue talked about.
but even if so, did he follow?
No, but you guys
Did
used
he
that
follow
earlier
Egypt's
to
immigration
defend.
law when he went there?
I'm pretty sure he had to, yeah.
Oh, what was Egypt's immigration law?
Well, he probably went there to seek refuge, so he's probably a refugee.
Huh.
Wow. You mean a law that we actually have in place in the United States of America called a refugee status?
Yes, but we also
What
have
a
other things in
fucking
place.
concept.
No, we also have other things in place
What
where
are
if
the
you cross the
six
border
types
illegally
of
twice,
what are
it
the
becomes a
six
felony,
types? What
and
are
you
the
guys are
six
ignoring
types?
that.
What are the six types of status that can be granted to an immigrant? Do you know? Like under the laws? Like what are the six types of status that can be granted to an immigrant?
Are you talking about like the refugee status? Like reasons
going.
why you
That's one.
immigrate?
Nope. I said what
Like
are the six
political
types of status?
persecution,
What are the
religious
six
are you
types
talking
of
about that?
status? Nope, that's not what I'm asking. I'm so glad your ears are open. What are the six types of status? Refugee is one. What are the other five that can be granted to an immigrant or a visitor?
Yeah, you could be a visitor, you could be an immigrant, you can be
No, that's
fleeing
your
political
comprehension
persecution.
is lacking so much. Let's see, Blue. Can you name a type of status for me?
Well, refugee.
Work.
Yeah, I already said that one, but yeah. Olive, can you name a type of
asylum.
status for me?
You have TPS.
TPS, awesome. Monica, can you name a type of status for me? We have two.
Oh, like a different one?
Yeah.
You also
I'm going to talk about
LPR.
Jesus. Sorry, I was reading about Jesus, so I wasn't paying
I was
attention.
reading about Jesus. You have
Playing
LPR. LPR is another one.
Student visas and
I was like
different
H-1B.
reasons.
So you have
I'm lumping visas
Work
all in
visas.
one when I'm saying six. So visas
Oh, yeah,
all go
there's
in
work-
one category, right?
there's
so you
work
have
visas and student
asylum,
visa.
you have asylee, you have refugee, you have parolee. Parolee.
Asylum
every
and refugee
time
is the
I'm
same
not
thing.
done.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're
They're not.
not. They are
They're
two
not.
different programs. This is
It's
how
the
much
same-
you do not know.
No,
This
they're not.
is how much you do not know. So again, asylum and refugee are two different things. Because guess who
How
came
can that
over
be?
from South Africa as refugees but not asylees? Guess who's trying to put a stop to the asylum program? Oh, because these are two different things, right? Because if he put a stop to the asylum program, he'd have to kick out the South Afrikaners that he brought in under refugee status if they were
So
the same thing. So
are the Ukrainians asylum seekers or refugees?
they're actually here under two protections. They're here under parole, and they're also here under refugee status. See how much you don't know? See how much you do not know? Awesome. Then you also have TPS, visa, and a green card. I hope all of this helps you. When are you ending, Monica?
I said pretty much all of
Soon.
them.
I gotta go feed my kids.
I
You
said
didn't
all of
say
them.
any of them.
I said work. I said student visa. I said refugee.
That's visas are all categorized as non-immigrant. Those are temporary visa holders. Okay, that's different.
It's a type of immigration status. So that's
Okay,
why
I thought
I
asylum and
categorize visas all in
refugees.
under one category.
Correct.
No.
Yeah.
You only
No.
did refugee
8
because
USC
I told
1120.
you that was one. And then you
No,
couldn't
wait.
name any of the other ones. And then you had a common misconception. I don't even think it's common. You had an
It is
extreme
common.
misconception that that asylum and refugee status were the exact same thing, which again, I gave you an example of how they are clearly not the exact same thing. So what I'm going to do for you, Ruben, because I understand that it must be very difficult for you to listen to a woman's voice. I already know you've proven yourself to be misogynist with me multiple times, even though you're not outwardly hateful, but you also don't know your own Bible. I encourage you to go back and read it if you're going to claim that you're some kind of person that can speak on the Bible and say abortion is wrong and thou shalt not kill. Also, you're still wrong about Azerbaijan and Armenia. They still haven't signed an agreement yet to say that they're stopping the war. So doodles.
That was the guy who I called him a redhead, and he's like, "I'm just bald," and I'm like, "You are a redhead, though."
By the way, regardless of what the Egyptian law was, which was our point in the conversation with Big Guy, was that if you are a Christian, your his commandment to go to Egypt to flee Herod would have been supersede man's Mosaic laws.
Ruben, you are low.
Monica said she was ending shortly.
Yeah.
I had to figure out lunch.
So that's why I said bubbles.
I kind of wanted taquito.
My kids are home today because the school is doing assessments for the older grades, so I'm surprised they're not in here already yelling at me for food, actually. That's terrifying. Maybe they pilfered the pantry.
Not the pantry.
Someone can eat me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think I'm gonna get a taquito. I think I might order 7-Eleven and get a taquito. I am gonna go live though afterwards. So if you guys want to fulfill my taquito fund,
Yeah, we can do that.
fulfill my taquito fund, if you will.
All right, my friends. You guys want to ride the roller coaster?
I'm going live after.
So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go raid Olive. She's going to go live. Put in Monty raid when we get in there, please. I would appreciate it. You're getting your flu shot. W, lady. Doing the good things. I appreciate you guys being here. I will be back tomorrow on Wednesday, anywhere between 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. Mountain Time, whatever time that is for you. If you want to see more of me, I do post the entirety of my lives onto my YouTube the next day so that you can watch the whole thing or watch a particular piece that you missed that you wanted to see again. We can do that. I have my Discord in my bio, my Instagram in my bio. Come join us. Have some fun discussions. We love doing that. A pretty good day. Wild day, but a good day, I think. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's go raid our beautiful, beautiful, my work wife, Olive. Let's go do that. Love you guys.